I'm Bambi Francisco with this segment of Lessons for Entrepreneurs, and I'm speaking with Andy Dunn. He is the co-founder and CEO of Bonobos. Andy, you give me 3 pieces of advice to our entrepreneur community. You've been an entrepreneur now for, what, a couple years?
2 years.
Okay, well, you know, and things are going really well, so I don't know how many lessons you've learned, but I'm sure you have some advice.
I've got a couple of things.
Okay.
The first one is hire all-stars and delegate to them.
Okay.
So what we do at Bonobos is we hire someone we think is fantastic, we coach them for 30 days, and then we set them free, sink or swim.
Good. Okay.
Second, the only thing that being a founder entitles you to is more stock.
Okay.
So we don't have a belief that because we're founders of the company, that means that we make all the decisions.
Okay.
And that goes hand in hand with point number 1. But it's a really hard thing to learn to do,
Yes.
which is to let go
Yep.
and empower your people to make decisions
Okay.
rather than the reverse.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, number 3 comes back to something I said about customer service,
Okay.
which is if you want phenomenal customer service, you've got to treat your employees well. And that comes not from giving them stuff or the traditional things that are like equity and compensation. That has to be there. But it's about designing roles in an environment where people can come alive every day.
Okay. So hire all-stars, empower your empower employees, and treat them well, and that always.
And don't underestimate how important culture is, even early.
Okay. Any setbacks, failures in the past
Many.
2 years?
Where do you want to start?
Just one big one where you say, I can't believe I did that. I will never do that again. Well, you might, but.
Gosh, you know, my co-founder and I have highly overlapping skill sets. I went into business with a great friend, and it turns out that we both do the same things. And so learning to work together has been an enormous challenge. We've been lucky in that we've been able to preserve a friendship and a partnership.
But that's tough.
But it's very tough. And so thinking about the architecture of who you're going into business with and why and what your relative contributions is going to be is critical. And the more I look around the world, you know, the things that happen between partners who are friends, it's a hard thing to get right. And what we did was we took the long view, which is what's going to count to us in 50 years, not over the next 5. And that's easier said than done.
Okay. Those are great. Great lessons. Thanks, Andy.
Thanks.
I've been speaking with Andy Dunn. He's the co-founder and CEO of Bonobos. I'm Bambi Francisco.